Taurus, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, communication could be coming. Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is not going to resonate with all Taurines. If it does resonate for you, however, do feel free to like and even subscribe to my channel. All the support really does help me grow and get the message out there. If you feel like this could be helpful for others, don't hesitate to share. For those of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, donated, booked personal readings, commented, even just viewed my videos, thank you so much. I really do appreciate everything and every single one of you. This is going to be a love reading. We're looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy, anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whomever you have on that sweet little Taurine brain of yours. Anything you need to know about me you can find on my website, which is linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my channel. Let's get at your love life, babies. The energy you bring to the connection is the Knight of Pentacles. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the Death card. We do have the Five of Wands in your outcome, and the Nine of Cups is your overarching energy. What's going on here? We got some things are shifting. Wow, look at that. So, I mean, there's a lot of power here, okay? There's a lot of excitement, I guess. The Five of Wands obviously can mean sort of guarded or sort of even confrontational, but it can also just mean working hard or we'll get more. We're going to get more. I freaked out about the Five of Wands. I don't need to. Because it's in the outcome. Why are we fighting? What's going on, Taurus? Let's get at it. We do have the minor arcana version of the Empress card, so the Nine of Pentacles. The High Priestess, I feel like you're using your intuition to lead you toward things that are going to have payouts, okay? This is what I'm getting right now. And your payouts are coming. The Wheel of Fortune really does mean the green lights are on. You know, it's like where things were resisting you in life, success even, they will no longer be resisting you. Now, of course, just because something isn't resisting you doesn't mean it's just going to come to you. You do have to go for it, right? What it's saying basically is like if you were going for something before and no matter how hard you went for it, it wasn't working. It's saying now if you go for it, it's no longer going to be resisting you. It's going to be successful, whatever it is you're going for. The relationship, the job, the business, whatever it is. And so we do have the Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups. It is about total contentment solo. We're going to get more because are you single? Maybe you're single. Single as a Pringle. I never say that, but the last couple days, that's all that I can think of is single as a Pringle. I don't even know what the hell that means. Pringles come with a bunch of friends, so I don't get it. Anyways, the Nine of Cups. It is about total fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Make a wish. We'll get more. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is you. This is your energy. It's not actually your energy, I don't think, but what I'm saying is, in fact, it's Virgo, I think. But what I am saying is that it is you're hardworking, willing to put in the fine details in order to have a quality product, right? That's the energy you bring to this connection. So you're like, we are not in any rush, but what we do build will last a lifetime because we're doing it right. We're fixing up all the little potholes, weird message. So if there's anything that still aches inside of you, you're taking the time to heal it up, stop and heal it and not suppress it and whatever it is. That's bringing you into this connection with, whatever you do actually pursue will be successful because of the way you're pursuing it. Your person has the Death card. They're going through a transformation themselves. Let's get more. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, of course. Or Virgo. We do have the Five of Wands in your... You guys could be in a fight right now. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That could have nothing to do with each other, too. You guys might be fighting the world together, okay? Like, that's a real deal. You have the Star card, the Seven of Wands, and the Justice card. I feel like we already saw that. I feel like what's going on is you are figuring out in life that anything you put your heart and soul into is going to pay out. Anytime you follow your heart, I should say, anytime you go for what you feel called to, it will become successful. You have a bottomless bucket of resources in that department. When we try really hard to follow other people's callings, and it's not like a malicious thing or itchy thing that we're doing, anything you do will be successful. I swear I just said that. this could mean that you're getting recognition for whatever it is publicly, okay? But it does mean victory in any case. What I was just talking about is I feel like you're pursuing things with the right method, and that is integral. You're integral. You're an integral being, and because of that, you're being highlighted. I feel like you're being called to, stardom these days is literally you can make a YouTube channel and people are going to be listening to you. It's like, again, our ego likes to take credit for some of the things, our popularity on YouTube, right? But the truth is, when we've come to a space where the creator is ready for people to pay attention to us, to listen to what we've learned, our message is being relayed the way that efficiently. God, I can't spit these words out. Then there's like a highlighter that's put on. I'm feeling like you're getting that energy. Whoever I'm reading for right now, maybe you are a YouTube tarot card reader or a YouTuber, period. And I feel like what's going on is you've done things correctly. I think that the process has been slow and the rewards or the results have been lacking. But I do feel like with that Wheel of Fortune that we saw in there and the Star card, those results and the Justice card, your results are coming. The Knight of Pentacles is letting me know that there's been very little results, but you've gone continuously, steadily, like slow and steady wins the race. Again, but I'm getting with very little to no recognition. The Six of Wands that we saw in here is telling me that your recognition is coming, okay? And you are ahead above the rest is what I'm getting on that. The Seven of Wands, I never get that. It's very rare. I have gotten it before. And it's just telling me that you're standing out to your audience, whatever that is. Again, this could, if you are not on YouTube, you could be a teacher and you're standing out for your integrity in the way you teach. You didn't just follow the regular routine, but your method turned out to be more successful than the method that they tried to get you to teach. Okay? What I'm getting here is that your method is working better than the previous method. You have changed a method of some sort. Weird message. That is for one of you, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a couple of you. Could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Virgo at this time. Wow. Scorpio very strong. Also Pisces now. But Scorpio twice in their energy, and then so they do have 3 major arcanas, but what I'm going to tell you about their major arcanas is that they all mean massive spiritual growth that was inspired by huge change in their life. Okay, so this is just the most massive change you can see. You got the Death card, the Tower card, both scorpionic energy and mean huge change. Abrupt change, unwelcomed change, something that's very uncomfortable for your person. They may not be letting you know that it's uncomfortable for them, whatever it is that they're going through in their life. What I will tell you is, and you can even tell them if this is somebody you already have in your sights, this could be somebody you've never even met yet. They're doing this transforming on their own before. This is how we end up being, that serendipitous moment comes in because we've done all of this work. When the creator is about to send in the one, he makes sure that we're all healed up and we're all changed up and we're all evolved, right? Okay, anyways, if we're coming into a connection that is not just to evolve us, we do have to go through some sort of evolution pre this connection so that we don't destroy the connection that's meant to be, right? Okay, so your person is going through some serious shit though, I'm not gonna lie. Manifesting, possibly. I just feel like what they're doing is going through learning themselves, learning the ropes, and again, something is being taken from them in order for them to succeed. And it always feels like shit. It feels like rejection. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be, their best friend is all of a sudden they realize their best friend is not good for them and they break up with their best friend, basically. This abrupt change is usually unwelcomed and it feels like, so I'm going to give you an example of what might have happened between the best friend and your person. They could have gotten in a huge fight that embarrassed your friend. They realized this person wasn't loyal to them. They, spread their business to everybody. That feels traumatizing. However, what they do get is this new freedom from that friend, because that friend was never good for them, right? That friend was actually holding them back from all of their blessings and they didn't even notice it. That friend was staying under the radar with their deception, right? Weird message, period. This is like super specific. But that can be related to any situation, including a job. If something is being taken from them, it is for their greater good, but it doesn't feel good at the time. It feels awful. But it does force them into a space of introspection where they're going to gain a new perspective on themselves and in turn the entire world. Really understanding their own worth, their own power, that they can overcome anything. The Nine of Wands there as well. All of it means that they've had to persevere, and they've gone through, this is not a little energy. They've gone through some wild amounts of things. This could be even severe trauma that they'll have to heal from. But the Nine of Wands indicates is that they're coming out on top. They're coming out victorious. And we did see that the Six of, this is what's happening to them. Things are going to start shifting in their favor because they're going to start listening to their spirit, their inner voice. When we do have huge shakeups like this, we have no choice but to start listening to what our spirit is telling us. That little voice inside of us that was really quiet before becomes much louder when we've shut out all the noise. We're almost, I feel like, because of the shakeup, they've gone into introspection mode, even introversion mode, where they can shut out all of the noise, their own ego and everybody else's, listen to their spirit. Like, okay, it's almost like a surrender process. This whole thing is in order to force somebody into a surrender mode where they're like, okay, God, take the wheel. Like, I can't, this is, obviously my method isn't working. And it really is usually, like, for instance, if it's a job or a friend, it's about when we were sitting there accepting something, or, underestimating our own worth, accepting treatment that wasn't good enough, being treated like a rag doll. I don't know. That's what just came through. So it does, though it is extremely, it's a lot to bear. It actually turns out to be breathing for the first time is what I'm getting. So they're, whatever this is that they're going through, once they get on the other side of it, this last push is needed from them. And I do feel like that Nine of Wands is there to test their integrity. How badly do you want, a better life? How badly do you want to live? We always have the option to have a better life, but it does mean we have to refrain from anything our ego is calling us to and listen to, without doubt, anything our spirit is calling us to. It's easier said than done. Okay, so Virgo, Capricorn in your outcome, and we've got the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles again, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is exactly what I'm talking about, is we're being stripped. All of this is like ego stripping. Like, I just pictured the ego. Oh my God, stop it. The ego on a pole, okay? This is so stupid. That's what just came through. It's like, we're ego stripping, and then I saw an ego like dancing on a pole, doing tricks, right? So we're stripping the ego with all of this. That's what all of this does. It's like stripping the ego so that we can listen to our spirit. Coming into this Queen of Pentacles is about, for me, the ego being completely stripped. Us walking our own path, living in our truth proudly, firmly. Nobody can knock us down when our roots are planted. This is our spot. This is where we belong. And our resources are endless when we get to that spot. The Knight into the Queen of Pentacles, it's just a gorgeous energy. It is about you guys both taking the high road, not the shortcut, okay? This is no shortcut here. And it is leading to this opportunity given by the Creator only, where it's about emotional fulfillment coming from self-love and then on into the only way we can truly love another is if we love ourselves correctly. And so the end of this connection, the outcome of this connection is beautiful, but I will say it does look like whatever your person is going through at this moment is huge. Again, compassion needed. I don't know if you guys are already in contact. You might not even know this person. They might be going through this, and that's what's holding up this outcome here. But again, we're not hurrying. We're doing everything correctly. Both of you are in that energy so that, that we can come into union together and it will last a lifetime. It's absolutely stunning, to be honest with you. Let's get you one of these little weird cards. Taurus, I really dig this energy, this connection, okay? I love it. I feel like I'm not giving it enough credit. Again, your person is going through... by the way, you might be going through some shit, and this energy could be... You can always switch this, the energies around to your liking, however you feel fit. Healthy choices. Was I just talking about that, listening to the spirit? And I hate to sound like, because I'm no square, okay? I've been through some damn things, and I've made some terrible choices in my life, and I had some fun doing it. But what it always led to was the end of the day where you're alone, you're wondering why you're so lonely and feeling unsatisfied and unfulfilled, and it's because I listened to my ego all day long. The spirit will always fulfill you. So that's why making healthy choices is a thing. It's not because you're going to be judged if you make terrible choices. It's because you're going to be unfulfilled if you make terrible choices. My whole entire being here is for, I want people to feel the joy and the fulfillment that comes from making healthy choices. Again, when I was not making healthy choices, I thought that I would die without those fun activities that It just felt like such a far stretch. It felt like I would be miserable if I stopped doing the things that I perceived as fun. When I finally broke down and stopped, I wasn't broke down. I got the tower moment thrown at me about 10 times in a row. And what a lifesaver it was. So I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm preaching right now. Healthy choices. It says, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Absolutely, and I feel like that's what's being handed to you all, and it's by way of, again, taking away things that are actually putting a damper on our own self-love, our own self-worth, and we don't even notice it. It's about these tiny little subliminal messages that bad connections give us, okay? It's about, whatever we surround ourselves with is who we are. That's real. So I think your person's going through sort of a purge of unhealthy connections, people, places, and things, in order to come into connection with you. I love it so much. I love you so much. Again, a very painful space. It feels owie, like I can just see like the creator prying things out of your person's hand that your person does genuinely believe they need, or that defines them, right? So what the creator's trying to get your person to see is that nothing defines them. What defines them is their spirit, and they're getting there. And this all leads to the happiest portion of the evening, the best part of your life. So I love you so much. I will see you soon. Mwah.